YouTube? What's good, interwebs? So we here. We back again. We had a lit ass fight for the UFC card this weekend. UFC 250. Justin Gaethje versus Ilya Topuria. I will say this. It was really good. It was every fight was a knockout. But how on earth is Sean Strickland, the middleweight champ or whatever weight class he is, how on earth is he not allowed at the event? Isn't that weird? Like, even like, I don't even think regular rich people could have went. Like, they had like a select list of people. Private event, basically. It was on Trump's birthday. It's just funny to me. We live in the real Orwellian book. Like, Orwell himself couldn't even write this shit. But let's get to it. And I do want to put this first note out there that I do think it was a great event. So I don't want to hear none of that hoopla down in the comments. Oh shit, I'm crying. And I will say this: actually wouldn't mind if like other presidents continue to do this for real, because it was fun. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool for real. When you really think about it, it's breads and circuses, right? Might as well give it to us. Bro, real life on the stage getting rushed by police officers. Like he hasn't made Dana White millions of dollars. Imagine that. You made your boss millions of dollars, but because you went out and said something about one of his friends or somebody he does business with, and you've made him millions of dollars in the field that he's actually like acquitted in, the field that he actually makes money in, the field that he's known for, and he told you can't come to the event. You if you come to the event, the police gonna escort you out. That is crazy, bro. That's like in street terms, bro. Like if you're home, like if you the nigga, bro. If Brody from the sandbox, bro, real life told you like, yeah, bro, you not even invited to my party because what you said about bro I met from college, Zach, like 2 years ago. I just met or Zane or some shit. I just met Zane 2 years ago, and yeah, dude, because you said Zane is corny, you're not allowed to come to my party. That is crazy. That's crazy. But let's keep rolling. I don't know what the hell's in the comments. And then the comments in these every single one of these posts is a cesspool, bro. Like it's a literal cesspool. Like a psych ward event. Sean Strickland says to the fan that snuck me in, you're a fucking legend and a true America. He forgot the end. Endless periods. But I find it funny enough to me, bro. Like really, really funny enough to me, because anybody that knows Sean Strickland, when I say this statement, it points true. How on earth is Sean Strickland one of the most senseless people in this situation right now? Like the this is like the pure explanation of breads and circuses. Like, are we being serious? I'm just saying from like a historical standpoint. This is like the Colosseum with the king in there. You know what I'm saying? Or like the slave owners with the watching the slaves wrestle. I don't know though. I might just be thinking a little too hard. It was a great fight though. Great fight. Knockouts. Knockout. I love that shit. They did do it again. But we living in the Orwellian times, bro. This is very Orwellian, bro. We got people that literally live in the city. They can't even go to the event, even if they had the money, and they gotta watch standing from the back end like a peasant. I'm just saying. That's how they looking at everybody. Like, we gonna have the peasants watching from the back. They're not allowed to sit with us. I'm just saying, man. If Lex Luthor was real, he'd be Trump. I tell you that much. Oh shit, I'm not lying. I am not lying. Oh shit.
We're gonna go right to the stage. We're gonna go right to the stage and we're gonna just fucking rally this motherfucker. Relax, no, just watch. I got you.
See, that's where all the regular people are. They're not even at the event. The event's literally in front of the White House. It's blocked off as a private event where a select few people could go into. And they just got the people on the outer banks watching on the screen. This is very Orwellian. I'm just saying. It would have been better if they would have did that shit like in like a football stadium. Have them fight in the middle of the stadium. I don't know. That would have been maybe a little better. You would have had more people. It would have been more inclusive. You know what I'm saying? More people would have got to enjoy it. Like, I live around this area. I would have loved to been able to go pull up there and see this shit live. You know what I'm saying? Not on the screen. If I gotta watch on the screen, I'm gonna sit my black ass at home and turn on Paramount Plus and just watch it there, right? I'm just saying. Even if you're the biggest UFC fan, you could admit that this is pretty Orwellian, bruh.
Allah,
Escorted by about 20 police officers. Because he said something about BB. Like, this is literally the stadium they was in. It's great, bro. Shit look phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know how they pulled this shit off. Like, I'm flabbergasted. The aura of it, the energy, the fighters walking through the White House. They need to continue doing this shit. But it's bread and circuses. I could take my bread and circuses knowing it's bread and circuses, okay? Because we got gas prices at $5. The president himself told you he don't care about the American people, and he got the audacity to throw a private event, UFC fighting event, outside his crib for the whole world to see. Okay. Okay. The price of steak going up, the price of chicken going up. And then to make it even better, bro, Justin Gaethje won the fight, right, versus Ilia Topuria. He whooped Ilia Topuria ass, bro. I feel bad for Ilia. He was one of my favorite fighters and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I had a feeling Gaethje was gonna win. Cause I have this little conspiracy theory that I be telling my friends and shit, right? I be telling my friends this in real life. Like, they're real UFC fans. I'm like a novice. I don't really know that much about UFC for real. So I just be like yapping. But I was like, yeah, I feel like Dana White be setting niggas up. Like he be knowing. Like, he'll let you win a couple fights, you know what I'm saying? And then he give you that one matchup, like he know, he got that smirk. Like, he know, yeah, you gonna get it this time. Like, I don't know though. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I was just talking shit. I was just a conspiracy theorist, man. But you got Justin Gaethje left DC with $825,000. I feel like he should have made more. He did a great fight, and I feel like these UFC fighters should be getting paid more. I don't know. I'm probably gonna sound like a Karen to some of these people on the internet. I don't really give a fuck though. Shit. If that meant, I don't care. I feel like they should be getting paid more. This event made millions of dollars. He should be getting paid at least $5 million. At the least, the boxers, Floyd Mayweather had $100 million fight. I'm just, you know, it's pretty. Hey, if you like it, I love it though, right? If you like it, I love it. Oh yeah, I ain't even show y'all what I wanted to show y'all this shit, bro. Hold up. How'd y'all like it? I knew Justin Gaethje was going to win. I cashed that shit out. Look at this shit. Justin Gaethje, KO, TKO, and over 1.5 rounds. You feel me? So, don't yap at me, okay? Don't yap at me. I'm really just talking shit. But we go even deeper. And then this is where another point I want to get into. Left or right, bro, they don't care about you. I'm forever going to be independent. Ever since I was a kid, when I was a child, like in high school or a teenager, I used to tell people that the president is nothing but a bobblehead. Like, you know, like this. Where my bobblehead go? Like this. You just set him on the counter. They tell him what to say and do. And then he just shake his head, you know? Like a bobblehead. The president is just a bobblehead. The people that really run the country are the people that put the power. They put the money in the president's pockets. They line the pockets of the parties. They line the pockets of the government. We have people in this country that literally pay the government out of pocket to get laws and regulations done for them to do their bidding. We have people that hung out with the president and cut deals behind closed doors and somehow, some way became a trillionaire. And if you speak on it, you're something is wrong with you. We got people sticking up for people becoming trillionaires, billionaires while being sitting president, right? They speaking up for them while the price of eggs is going up. This is very Orwellian, bro. And I have no side. I'm not on the left. I'm not on the right. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't stand with no side. I can never stand with no side with these people, bro. I can never do that. I'm independent. I stand with the American people. And the price of rent. The price of rent is crazy. Some people pay $2,000 for an apartment with a stove, a built-in table. I don't know, 10 cubic foot living room, some shit like that. If that, like, bro, people that should be having houses that's making well over 70K and they can't even afford a house. I'm rambling right now, bro, but let me ramble, bro. Let me ramble. Let me just go off the top real quick, bro. Walk with me, bro. So, we had war. Our president just literally said, he was like, I mean, I fuck with the fights, bro. There was great fights. But let's give them bread and circuses. The price of gas gonna go up tomorrow. Like, bro. And then people go stick up for this shit. They gonna really stick up for this shit. If you speak on it and they hear you speak on it, they gonna call you out your name, this, that, and the third, while they empty out the last dump in their pocket to put gas in the car. Like, it's insane. How you sticking up for this? It don't make sense to me. If you want to stick up for anybody, stick up for the fighters. They should be getting paid more, bruh. Dude just fought in front, set up a whole White House event. Man. Like, bro, stick up for the fighters, bro. These dudes, that you got people literally like going back and forth on the internet talk about some. These dudes don't stand for anything. A picture with Bud Crawford, phenomenal fighter, great fighter. I love when Bud fights. He's like a ferocious person in the ring. He could put you out. When he fought Canelo, I knew Bud was gonna win. Like, I even got the tweet right here, so I'm gonna show you. So I'm not some like cornball. Like, I really enjoy sports. You feel me? I love when people have a skill or a talent that they cultivated from childhood and they've honed for their life and they put it on display for the world to see. Okay, no matter what it is, I adore it. That's like one of my. I just like to watch that type shit, right? But you got people in the comments over here going back and forth and shit. I know they going back and forth. Oh no, another black person doesn't think exactly like me, the horror. She's just self-hating black man. He thinks because he got money, he's going back okay in life. He just lost the support of black people with sense. Bro, this is crazy. Like, you have two literally opposing comments literally right beneath each other. Like, that's how polarized things are right now, basically. That's how polarized things are. That you could go through the comment section and two comments down, it's a somebody on the whole opposite side, and another comment down is somebody on the whole opposite side. This shouldn't be happening. Cause like I said, either side, those people at the top getting rich. You got people literally arguing on Twitter right now because people are speaking up about this event. I'm just saying it don't make a slithering ounce of sense. Like it don't make a slithering ounce of sense, bro. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, how are y'all fighting each other over some rich oligarchs? It don't make sense. Y'all arguing with each other. The peasants. Me too. I'm a peasant too. I'm in the peasant category. That's how they look at us. We not even on the chessboard. What you like? What? Y'all over here talking about some. This is crazy. This is crazy. Cuz posted, nigga thought we was finna agree. Hey, look. Like, agree with what, bro? These dudes. What does Trump stand for? Like, what does Trump really stand for? The dude told you he was gonna release the Epstein files. He ain't release shit. Like, the dude got in office, told you that there was no Epstein files, but he gave you bread and circuses, a fight in front of the fucking White House. And you talk about some, he stands for something. The dude told you he was going to do no wars, got in office, and then sent people to war. I, bro. And then after all that, you know what's another funny motherfucking thing? After that, I'm rambling like shit in my little corner of the screen right now. Just walk with me. It's just a ramble video. If you want to hear me ramble, I fuck with you heavy for real, for real. I'm just rambling. I stand with no side. I feel like we should band together for against these politicians, bro. Because the way it's heading, it's looking very Orwellian. It's looking very, very Orwellian. We got politicians making money in front of our face while the country is literally hurling towards the Great Depression. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We got people arguing about race here and there while sitting presidents is making billions of dollars, and y'all arguing over the color of your skin, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. And this is so crazy because it's just like, bro, like, what the fuck is even going on in the world today, bro? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, look at this shit. Elon isn't stealing from me. Illegal aliens and welfare grifters are. Welfare grifters and illegal aliens. I find it so funny, bro. Bro, most illegal aliens that come here are Spanish, and they come here and they work their ass off, bruh. I'm not gonna lie to you. They work harder than whoever is tweeting that tweet. They work harder than me, my nigga. I know that for sure. I'm telling you. Like, they work harder than a lot of people, bro. And I work hard, bro. I ain't no slouch. But I know I can admit when somebody or a group of people work harder than me. I could see it. But they wake up at 5 a.m., go to work, physical labor, actually go build some shit or tear some shit down. And you talking about they're the ones stealing from you. They built buildings that you would have never had if they was not there. You wasn't gonna build that shit. The propaganda is so rife in this country. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's something we really need to talk about, bro. We low key worse than China. I'm gonna call this I don't know what the fuck call this type of episode for real, for real. Just talking shit. But we low key worse than China, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You got the stuff that people did in this country to make money. You know, if they would have did that in China, they'd be dead. I'm just saying. I'm just like, even politicians, bro. Like, they don't play that shit over there. Over here, you could do whatever you want. Fuck over the people 10 times over, and it don't matter. Hey, they elect you again. Bread and circuses. Oh, shit. Oh, this is crazy, bro. You got people fighting over this shit now. They fighting over Obama having the Pride event at the White House and Trump having the UFC event at the White House. Look, I'm going to 1,000% say this. The Pride event is more so in the political realm. You know what I'm saying? It's more so in the political realm. It's a political chess move that could be used, regardless of how we look at it or you look at it. It's a political chess move. You could garner votes. The UFC thing is a literal event where people are garnering like money, and it's a private event that the public's not allowed to go to. The public was probably close to this event. They was probably able to see it from the fence. And I would 1,000% say this: if you want to play that game, like if you're gonna get mad at the people on the left doing that shit and Trump on the right doing that shit, either side, bro. Since I'm an independent, I'm gonna say none of y'all could get mad, bro. Trump wanting to have a fight outside the fucking White House is bread and circuses, just like Obama throwing a parade of gay people, right? That's bread and circuses too, bro. It's all bread and circuses. So if you gonna complain about that, you gotta complain about the other shit. It's bread and circuses at the White House, bro. Okay? So that's a scratch, to be totally honest with you. Because you got people, I'm gonna go in the comments, I bet it's full of... See, somebody with brains said it's the exact same thing. I'ma like that post, because it's literally the exact same thing. If you had a little smidgeling flicker of like a neuron in your brain, you would know it's bread and circuses at the White House, a distraction. Like, it's clear as day. Then they said, damn, it's good to be back. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. Somebody with some sense again. Cool, more tax dollars spent on stuff that's not benefiting the American taxpayer. No accountability for COVID, no accountability for Epstein, no accountability for 20 million undocumented migrants. But yay for a fight on the White House lawn. You see, and I bet you they grilling him in the comments. I bet you they sticking up for Trump like no other. At this point, I don't even know if this is real people. Because if you're a real person and you got to go clock into your dusty ass job at 9 in the motherfucking morning and you sticking up for Trump, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't sticking up for no politician. I feel like the only politician I'd really stick up for, bro, is a politician that was on the boots on ground with all the people, bro. Like, a politician that people knew him, like they actually know him from just living life. Like, he's a real civilian. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that people met through walking through life, and he was a good dude. Somebody that the people could actually band together around. And to even that person would get corrupted in the system we live in today. So the sad thing about it, the real sad thing about it is the only way it would be possible to have a politician that cares about the people is if you made it so no big business could have any part in politics. You'd have to extract business from politics. You'd have to make it so Microsoft, Amazon, BlackRock, none of these people can give them money. No stocks, no money. If you did that, a lot of stuff would change because they'd have to really move with the heartbeat of the people. But since they don't have to move with the heartbeat of the people and they could just tell you whatever the fuck they want and they're gonna get paid regardless, they're gonna get the donation money regardless. Talking about left versus right. Y'all blow me with that shit. Left versus right. Left versus right. Oh shit, you corny I'ma chill, bro. Cause I'ma give y'all grace, bro. I'ma give y'all grace. Cause I ain't that smart of a person. Some people gonna look at this, they gonna say this is such a low IQ thought. This is so low IQ. Mentally, you didn't think hard about this. You just got up on here and started talking, which I did. I did get up on here and start talking. I just smoked me a blunt downstairs. I came up on here. I seen these little tweets and I just got the yapping. You're right. I don't give a fuck. But still, I feel like I'm hitting a couple marks. I don't feel like I'm too far off. You feel what I'm saying? So, which one is House and the Epstein Clyde? Both of them, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Obama know Epsteiners. Bill Clinton. Obama know the Clintons. Like, it's a party, bro. Like, just because Obama wasn't rolling with Epstein don't mean he wasn't in the shadows, rolling in the mud. Don't do that now. Barry Soetoro. I'm talking shit now. Y'all talking about left versus right. Left versus right. Price of eggs going to be $12 in 6 years. Left versus right. Then you got people, and then to make it all worse, racism is fake rising in the country. You got people becoming more bold, following the Nick Fuentes ideology. Oh Lord. Bro, like, what is going on, bro? That's gonna be a whole nother video for a whole nother topic. But I'm a cap this whole UFC shit on this. Stop sticking up for these billionaires and let's go look up to what Trump's been doing, bro. We gotta see what Trump's been doing, bro. Cause y'all, the people that gonna stick up for this guy and say, oh, anybody that comments on this, you're some dumb person on the left, you're this, you're that, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't stand for America, all that dumbass, stupid ass shit that they could ever say, right? Before you could ever think about saying that stupid ass shit out your mouth, watch this, bro. Let me go to Google. I don't know how to use these Macs like that, bro. Chill on me. I'm a Windows child, man. I came from the Windows, man. This should be frying me. This should be. I was trying to show y'all this shit. I'm really about to start editing these motherfuckers, cause that'd be better. Oh shit. Mine should be straight raw, no editing, no nothing. I just get up here and talk shit. But Trump bunker. You know Trump building a bunker, right? You know that, right? Trump building a bunker underneath the ballroom. Boy, if you don't believe it, I bet you believe it now. If we live in an Orwellian experiment in real time, if you don't believe it, I bet you believe it now. Buddy building a bunker right under where he was having bread and circuses at. But if you speak on this, you crazy. You this and that, you soft. You people. You're on the left, you're on the right. I can't with y'all, bro. You're on the left, you're on the right. Oh shit. The whole thing about the hold up. Why is there no sound?
House for years. Congress are framing Trump's ballroom as proof that his Republican Party is out of touch with Americans' financial woes. Here's why. Trump has been talking about building a lavish ballroom as part of the White House for years. Trump has insisted that this project will not cost taxpayers any money.
Lies. Lies. Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. And then to add on, I gotta keep harping on this shit. We at war or on the brink of war, or they gonna tell you the war been over. The price of eggs going up, gas $5. Rent's been going up for people. People can't afford houses. Oh, okay. 250.
Things changed. Just at the end of April, Trump was appearing at an annual dinner of the White House Correspondents Association. During that event, there was an active shooter, and then all of a sudden, there was talk of federal funding for this project. Republicans arguing that there needed to be a lot more done by the federal government to keep the president safe, especially at big functions. And it's these big functions that Trump wants to do more of, and that has triggered the move toward $1 billion, part of which, maybe 220 million of it at least, and maybe more, would be dedicated to the ballroom. Trump and Republicans argue that none of that money is for building the ballroom itself, that it would only be for hardening the exterior against threats and other related Secret Service protection. But the fact is that every dollar of federal money will be dedicated to this ballroom. Democrats in Congress are in the midst of ramping up for their re-election campaigns. And what Democrats are saying is, at a time of all these worries about prices, here's Trump wanting to build
a ballroom, hold a UFC event that regular people can't get into. If regular people could have got into that event, like if it was like more access, you know what I'm saying, without having the peasants watch from the screen, I would have said that was one of the greatest bread and circuses you could. It still was one of the greatest bread and circuses you could have pulled off. It actually, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this was the greatest breads and circuses event ever. Okay? I'm just going to say that. This was the greatest bread and circuses event ever. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because of everything that's happening right now. There's people that literally can't afford groceries. Okay? I'm not just talking on my hoo-ha right now. There's there's people that can't afford rent. They're financing half the shit in their life. Their credit is spanked. And bro's building a ballroom bunker and holding, okay, bro,
what they call just a gilded
and he kicking UFC champs out the fight too for speaking on BB.
vanity project, and one that isn't necessary. These elections occur
and somebody that punched in
and
their
so
9-to-5 job
is
got
really
the
a big
balls to
battleground
stick
for
up for this
Democrats.
man.
The president is very much hovering over this election, especially with his low poll ratings and higher prices.
625. People, you got this old person. This old person. They don't live their life. They living on a social security check that's social security running out. And now he got to pay $6 for gas. He got to pay $6 for gas. Breads and circuses, bro. Breads and circuses, bro. Let's do a little more research though. Y'all gotta walk with me. Y'all gotta walk with me. Albania, Trump. You know they was trying to buy an island too, right? Why they give you bread and circuses? They was trying to buy an island. There's gonna be some twat that says, "Who cares if they buy an island? Who cares?" Shut up, stupid man. I don't want to hear it. I really don't, bro. Oh shit.
It takes 90 seconds for this NASA
We just gonna watch a little
AC
bit of this
cool
shit.
down your room. It's smaller than a toaster, cools any room in 90 seconds, and uses just a fraction of the energy of a regular AC. This incredible invention was built by two engineers, Thomas Berger and Leo Garcia, who used to work on thermal control systems for NASA space missions. They were tired of seeing people struggle every summer with broken ACs, $300 power bills, and unbearable indoor heat. And when a power outage during a heat wave left their family sweltering with temperatures soaring past 90 degrees, they decided to take matters into their own hands and create a groundbreaking portable
Why is there an
AC.
ad, bro? I
What
got
are
YouTube
Jared
playing.
Kushner and Ivanka Trump up to in Albania? A stretch of pristine Mediterranean coastline in the country is in the sights of the Trump's family business. And some Albanians...
So, hold up. For anybody that had gotten like felt some type of way for all the shit I was talking earlier, you can see that a lot of stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? You see that real time. A lot of stuff is going on
are not very happy
behind
about
the
it.
scenes.
Could even bring down the
So I'm not
government
talking
there.
shit when I say breads and circuses,
It's
okay?
a massive hotel development. It's unexploded munitions. It's flamingos. We'll get into that. It's the global story on YouTube.
My name is Emily Wither and I'm a journalist based in Istanbul working for the BBC, and I recently went to Albania and made a documentary about this luxury tourism resort on Albania's coast.
Well, Emily, it's so great to have you with us. Albania is a fascinating place, and this is a fascinating story. What are the scenes in the capital, Tirana, right now?
Yeah, so these are huge protests that we've been seeing in the capital, Tirana, and they've just been building since the end of May. They're being called the Flamingo Revolution because this part of the coast that's going to be reportedly developed by Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner's firm Affinity Partners is home to thousands of flamingos. So you see protesters on the streets holding the pink flamingo high in the air. And the Socialist Prime Minister, Edi Rama, who's been in power since 2013, he is sticking to his plans. He says despite these huge protests in the capital, he's going to move ahead with the project. So he's not backing down, but neither are the protesters. And we've just seen now, night after night since the end of May,
Bro. Bro, you see how deep they are? They stand for something. They stand for something. They're not having that. They're not letting politicians play those games. I'm just saying.
People out on the streets, outside his office, calling for him to resign.
Protests night after night, as you say, with thousands of people. That's quite rare. What sparked this?
They're very much directed at people in power. So Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. Ivanka is a key figure who is being mentioned at these protests. So a lot of the signs say,
bro, and they gave y'all bread and circuses.
Ivanka, Albania is not for sale. Ivanka, Albanians do it better. There was one that caught my eye which said that Albanians don't want rich kids to steal what is mine. So they see this as an issue with their government and how the government is selling off land to the highest bidder. So this
And that's
is
what
all
they're doing
about
over here.
Development on Albania's coast.
But it's worse. They selling the people, like Fullmetal Alchemist. They're selling the people, the rich people. They having you work. They having you work, right, for less, while rich people get richer. Okay, let me break it down for you. So you work your life force down while they keep going up. Okay, it's basically sacrifice, transmutation. What do they say in Fullmetal Alchemist? One is all is one, something like that. It's no, the law of equivalent exchange. Yep.
On an island, a luxury tourism development that could completely change the area. And this is an area of ecological importance. This has been rumored for some time, but no building work had started. And then at the end of May, some barbed wire fencing started appearing on one of the beaches. And so a small group of protesters went down to this fence and they were protesting about the potential beginning of this big construction project that's being led and backed by Jared Kushner's firm. And the private security that was at this fence, they reacted very violently to the protesters.
Bro, this shit was posted 9 hours ago, bro. The UFC's fight was just last night.
dragged the protesters away. There were very violent scenes and clashes, and that was all.
I don't think that's a coincidence.
And those videos started to spread across Albania. The fence has now been removed, and Prime Minister Edi Rama has conceded that it was, quote, a disgraceful idea to put it up. But by then, Tristan, it was too late. The video had already been shared, the anger was there, and then we started to see these protests building on the streets of the capital, Tirana.
This pod will clean the retainer at the touch of a button. No more brushing
bro.
or chemicals. Outdated cleaning.
I'm about to take this to the YouTube Premium because this is diabolical. I'm not going to hold you. That is diabolical. Wow.
What did Jared Kushner and Ivanka...
The anger was there, and then we started to see these protests building on the streets of the capital, Tirana.
Why did Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump want to invest in Albania, of all places?
Albania is an absolutely fascinating country, and it has miles and miles of unspoilt coastline, almost by accident, because it was one of the most isolated countries in the world during the communist period that ended in 1991. It was kind of known as the North Korea of Europe. So when you have other countries in the area, so just across from Albania is Italy, and then to the south of Albania is Greece, you have...
And they want to build bunkers. They want to build bunkers there, okay? So these rich people are building bunkers all over the world. Mr. Beast has a bunker, okay? Something is coming. So they gonna keep giving out them circuses.
Huge amounts of tourism, and you just don't see that in Albania because for so long it was so cut off from the world. It's now very much opened up. There are huge tourism projects happening all across the country. It has absolutely stunning scenery. I think one of the answers to that question is where in the Mediterranean, where along coastlines in this area do you have stretches of uninterrupted development? And we first, heard about Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner discovering this area a couple of years ago when they were sailing on a yacht from
discovered
the Greek island of
like
Corfu.
Christopher Columbus,
and they went to this island just off the coast of Vlora, which is the third largest city of Albania, a couple of
How
hours
you
from the
discover some
capital.
shit
They
people
were on
living
this
there?
yacht, they discovered this island, and then they went to this pristine beach and coastline and discovered Zvenet.
bro. Bro, discovered an island in 2026 is crazy. Rich people would just be living a whole nother realm, bro.
The Nata Lagoon, which is this protected area, and she talks about how beautiful it was, how she couldn't stop thinking about it.
But I ain't gonna lie, my mom calling me. I'm gonna leave this joint on this. Y'all know it's Brendan Circuses. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. I love everybody, left or right. They don't love us though. Okay?